welcome back to the House Podcast. My name is Kofi, and I'm here with Sherleen.
Ooh, hello.
Uh, Gabby and Jalen, I think, are both asleep. We actually just watched Jalen fall asleep in real time.
It
So
was very funny. He woke up to Kofi screaming.
well,
So
I wasn't doing the screaming myself. We have a soundboard in the Discord server that's me screaming.
either way, Kofi screaming.
What do we call it?
But yeah,
And wait,
so the
did you
late
play?
night
Did you
chat.
play it?
Did I play what?
The
The
sound effect.
screaming? No, not just now. Alright, do you have the soundboard muted?
I think streamer mode turned it off automatically.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Hold on,
I thought you would
let me
have,
play it so that
because
they
we
can hear
spammed it.
it. That's me.
it. We play it very often, and then we get confused on who's actually making that noise.
I don't make that noise in conversation ever. And every time they're just, and not every time, but a lot of the time they're just like, Kofi, what's wrong? I'm just like, what are you talking about? One of you friendly folks hit the button for the thousandth time.
It just I don't know how to explain it, but it's very crispy. It's very crisp. That's why it sounds like you. I mean, I guess it was like made with the same mic that you're using now, so that's probably why we're like. Now that I think about it, you never typically have sound issues. Like you always sound the same. I mean, today you're having problems with like the McDonald's Wi-Fi, but typically
Oh,
you don't really
brother.
have.
Yeah, can we get some Kofi doesn't have McDonald's Wi-Fi in the chat? Thank you.
The one commenter.
The
That'll be
commentary
your
will
mom.
pull through.
Mm, let's see. Will anyone watch this video? I don't know. The other video you did with Gabby got some views, but I think it's because we have a lot of Gabby fans.
You think
Rise
Gabby is
up.
the fan favorite of the podcast?
Hell yeah.
Oh my
I
God!
think so.
Statistically speaking, there's probably at least one person out there who like clicked on this video and it's like, oh my God, it's the two worst members.
Damn.
It's the
You
bargain
think?
bin
You think they like
episode.
you think they like the light skins more than us?
Yeah, if you don't watch this episode in its entirety because of the cast, then you're colorist.
Yes. Your colors. You don't like the two darkest members?
That's a little
There's a
interesting.
lot. There's a lot, in my opinion. But yeah, we're gonna talk about Twitter this episode and go from there. Um
What is the word
so
you just said? We're gonna talk about what?
Twitter. Twitter and
Oh,
K-pop.
Twitter. Oh, okay.
Twitter. Twitter. Twitter and K-pop.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is the plan today.
Charlene wanted to learn me something about K-pop Twitter. If you're big into K-pop, this is the episode for you. If you're not, I'm sorry.
You get to no, you get to learn. You get to learn about like the culture. I'm probably not the best person for that because I'm not like really into the whole hip hop scene. But if you want to learn more, this isn't the place. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, um, a lot of people on Twitter, especially K-pop Twitter, they are multi-stans. Well, okay, all of the loud people on Twitter are multi-stans,
Like
which means they
the average
stand.
K-pop like fan that you would meet on Twitter.
Yeah, they like multiple groups, and the word stan, you don't know what it means. It means like you really like a group. It varies from person to person, like the definition of what it is. I personally I think you can stan a group without knowing the members of the group, in my opinion. Like I stan. You know what? No,
Don't
I
you
think
stand Luna?
I do stand Luna, but that's hardcore stan. Luna is one of my all-time favorites. I've liked Luna since maybe middle school, freshman year high school. So it's been a while, and I got to see them in person, to see them live, which is great before they disbanded. Well, not disbanded, but taking a hiatus of being a full group. If you didn't know, they're like, I don't want to explain it, but they have separated into different companies since their company was abusing them, and now there's different groups and soloist acts. So yeah, they still consider themselves Luna, and they do plan on coming back as a full group, but currently they are just separated, unfortunately. But enough about that. K-pop Twitter is very interesting. I feel like K-pop is like it has defined so much of Twitter, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Like they're everywhere. If you use Twitter, you've come across a K-pop post, K-pop GIF, or at least someone talking about K-pop. It's just I think it just rounds the app. As long as you're like in the good places of Twitter. If you're like a conservative side of Twitter, I don't know how much of that you're getting.
I'm on anime
But
Twitter
if you're like
somehow.
yeah. So if you're like on anime Twitter, art Twitter, I feel I'm on art Twitter somehow, but I don't make art. It's really interesting. But I think you know what? I think I'm on art Twitter because you like a lot of artists. And they just show up on my feed. I don't follow a lot of people on Twitter. So whenever the
I'm
people I
sorry I
do
did that to
follow
you.
yeah. Yeah, you should be, because I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of the art Twitter drama. I see a lot of AI posts. Like, it's getting annoying. Like, I don't care about it anymore. I mean, I do care about it, but like, I mean, let me choose my words carefully. I care about it. However, I'm tired of seeing people say the same thing. We understand. It's bad. Next. Fight somebody or something. I don't know.
That's crazy
But
coming
yeah.
from a member of K-pop Twitter to be like, oh
No,
my god,
no,
the same tweet
no,
again? So boring. I can't believe they're
no.
infesting my timeline.
No, listen. I just want to see more K-pop drama. K-pop drama is so interesting to me because it'll be for like the dumbest shit ever. Like, okay, recently K-pop, and this is one thing that I've not been liking about K-pop a lot. People have been prioritizing the how popular the group is and the stats rather than like music. Music's good or not. And it's getting annoying because anytime you have criticism about a group or the music that they're making, it's always like, well, they outcharted, they outsold your artist. Like, we streamed until we dropped, and now our music video has 1 billion views, while your music video, which is organic, has like 13 million views. And if you don't know what I mean by organic, I mean like people didn't do the streaming method that people do now, which is like they watch the music video and then they watch a related music video, and like there's a specific way to watch the music video. You have to watch it entirely with the volume up, comment after every single time, type it in the search bar so that YouTube recognizes it as an organic view, even though you're just rewatching the video over and over again just so that the views can go up. Anyways,
You guys should
um,
do that to our viewers, by the way. We're looking at the
maybe I
analytics
should.
and we're not making the money, so we need you guys to like step it up as fans.
The money. If we can make 4 cents this month,
we
guys,
we lost
we can
two
afford half of
subscribers.
it,
We
which is
lost two
crazy to
subscribers
me.
in the last 20.
That's actually crazy to me because you have to you have to put thought and effort into it. Like you have to be like, do I want to unsubscribe? Yes, I want to unsubscribe for this and this and this. Usually when you subscribe, oh I like them, I'm gonna subscribe. And then you forget about it. But they either saw our video and they were reminded that they don't like us, or they searched up our channel
Yeah, they were like,
and you're like, nope,
they're like, I hate that stupid blue boy and that annoying pink girl. They don't let the red and the cyan one talk enough.
it's getting annoying.
Unrelated, but I hate darker skin colors.
Damn it, I feel it, even though I don't know what they look like.
I could tell.
What
Oh
if we're
my
actually
god,
like
I
really
forgot that
pale?
they don't know what we look like.
I have no idea what we look like. What if we're
Guys,
just like
face
really
reveal
pale?
at 1 million subscribers.
If we get those 2 subscribers back, we'll do a face
Yeah,
reveal.
but it's those two specifically, not any two.
Yeah, yeah. We want them, actually. I love you guys. Come back, please. Like clingy exes.
Yeah, we're
Anyways.
gonna lipstick their car with the word cheater.
Oh no. Sure, we're gonna find them. What if they live in like a dangerous country? Like
Um,
England.
I was looking at our analytics. I think most of our viewers come from the United States, and then our second most is
Good.
Canada, and I think it's literally just Seedling that's bumping up our Canada number.
I love that. When does YouTube find out all this information about people?
Because your YouTube account is like attached to your Google account.
Oh. Oh, right, because they're owned by the same company. Oh, I completely forgot about that.
There was a
Hmm.
big thing about Google separating from YouTube a while ago, and I don't remember like what exactly happened to that. But
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, now it's but yeah, no, they know pretty much everything about us.
That's crazy. And I just found out that the parent company of Google is called Alphabet.
Yeah.
Like, I had no idea. I thought it was just Google.
No,
Like, do we really?
they if there's always a bigger fish. They know that all of the viewers on the K-pop videos are the same like 12 people, but they just don't say anything because they like the money going through the system.
I don't blame them. It's good money. No, my God, I'm running out of time. I only have 30 seconds and I don't even have my shoes on.
What?
I'm playing Just to Impress on Roblox. If y'all know, you
Oh
know.
my
It's just a
god.
fun game. Yo, it's such a fun game if you're like remotely
During
into
the
fashion.
episode, oh my god.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna get distracted.
Oh my
No, no,
god.
no, no, no.
Okay. I just looked, and the way that our viewership by country is organized is so funny. Cause it's a United
Oh.
States total views 82, average view duration 3 minutes, and then it's
3 minutes?
and then it's
Yo.
Canada views 10 views, average duration 30 minutes. That is literally
That's
just Seedling.
crazy.
That's literally it's like Seedling is
And
on the
they're only watching
ground.
30 minutes on. Yo, they need to start watching more videos because this Saint don't know do it. 30 minutes? 3 minutes? That's just the intro. That's, hey guys, welcome back, and then they're out.
Enough time
They're
for
closing
the average
YouTube.com.
viewer to realize they don't like us before leaving.
They're pressing on Mr. Beast's video. Yo, I actually watched a Mr. Beast video for the very first time. And it's interesting, but I don't understand why people like continuously watch him. Like
Um,
after
I,
a while, it just got boring.
well, you're not supposed to binge them.
I mean, if you're really like a YouTuber, you binge him. People really
Uh,
like him. He got billions of subscribers,
I'm not like a Mr. Beast
right? I
fan.
think he
I
has a
just
billion
kind of
subscribers.
he does have a billion, but yeah, I'm not like a Mr. Beast fan. I'm not just gonna go through the whole catalog. It's just whenever there's an interesting one, I'll watch.
He doesn't have a billion subscribers. He has 288 million.
Oh, we could beat that. Give us a little bit of time. We could beat that.
You can beat that?
Yeah.
Maybe in 40 years. Hey guys, welcome back to the new episode. We're finally finishing your turn to die.
We're finally finishing. Your Twitter is crazy. How many? What? What do you think is going to? What year do you think we'll stop the House podcast?
One of us has to die. If one of us dies, will we continue?
Um, if you die, would you want us to continue?
At least make a video, like saying, hey, Sherleen died. Let's talk about her. But, mm,
I thought about
mm,
doing like best ofs for us, but then I realized that'd be a lot of work getting all the footage and
I mean,
also
you're unemployed.
remembering.
Oh, yeah.
Like at first, I'd have to find the clips. Also, just because I have the time to do something doesn't mean I want to.
Yeah, yeah, whatever. Go do it.
Excuse me? What's wrong with you? That was insane. I'm so glad the cameras caught that. Shalene was like, I'm so nice on camera. Literally yesterday. Because
Oh,
in
I am
the
so
last You Turned to
nice.
Die video, right at the beginning, I put it right at the beginning because I thought it was so funny. She goes, I'm just as vicious on camera as I am in real life. And she says it exactly like that.
No, I don't.
Yeah, she goes, I'm
He's
just
literally
as
lying.
vicious. I'm only three.
To confirm, you should go watch our last video for at least 2 hours. Even if
That's
the video isn't 2 hours long.
you're gonna say it's like a minute 40. I think it's a minute 30
No, no,
actually.
no. They need to watch the whole episode to like understand it. You know what? Watch all of our videos. Why are you here if you haven't watched our other videos? You don't even like us like that.
This would be a weird first video, and it would be insane if you made it up to this point. If you made it through the K-pop and then through us talking about our own channel up to here.
The K-pop. Oh my god, yeah, K-pop has literally just been off the table for a while. Back to K-pop. Um, People are colorist. And weird. You know, when you realize that your K-pop idol, your favorite K-pop idol is like a human, it just gets weird. Because they're idols, you're supposed to idolize them. But once you realize that they're like an actual human person, it's just like, oh, yeah, they can make mistakes too. But they're not allowed to. Like, there was this one K-pop idol that was his group members. I think it was in hyphen. I don't know too much about in hyphen, so any I think engines. I think that's what their fan name is called. Any engines in
Yeah.
the chat? Correct me if you wanna. I don't care though.
I don't care, that is
What was I
crazy.
saying? I'm lost.
If there
I'm
was one of
lost.
those in the chat, they
Oh,
would be leaving.
I'm sorry. Somebody in the group called another person in the group like either fat or called them like really dark. Like he said something derogatory about
How do
another
you
member
blow it
being
that
darker, and
badly?
he's
If I was rich and famous, I wouldn't like I wouldn't do anything to ruin it. If the House podcast took off, I would be so much nicer. Like if I was rich and famous.
really. I never
I,
understand why people are so rude when they're like rich and famous. Like, okay, maybe if people are harassing you, I understand. But like, you got it made. You don't have to work for like the next 50 years.
if I was rich and famous, I
One.
literally just wouldn't do anything. Okay, this is very unrelated. Have you ever watched Dan Plan?
No. What is that?
They used to make these videos, like hold on, let me just look up Dan Plan and read some of their titles, and then you get the gist.
Okay.
Uh, go to their channel, go to videos, most popular. By the way, are you a sociopath? By the way, are you a psychopath? By the way, can you survive Bird Box? By the way, can you survive The Purge? By the way,
Oh,
can you
okay.
survive Jordan Peele's List? Like those types of videos.
Uh,
And
okay, I get
it
it.
it was these three guys, and they were a very standard, not standard, I shouldn't say, like a very like comedically reliable group of guys. There's like Dan, like the main guy, the host, and then the two contestants, Steven and Hosa. And like Steven was like kind of like a psychopath who was like not afraid to sacrifice Hosa to like win, and Hosa was just like
Uh-huh.
really
Oh,
nice and
like,
kind of naive.
are they like role playing or something?
Kind of. Basically, Dan would just like ask them questions about like these scenarios or movies, and they'd have to like survive, and they'd have like health points or whatever. And if they got like a
Oh,
question
okay.
wrong, they'd like lose it. And it was like all animated and shit, right?
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool.
And they were getting like tons of views. Their top video has 17 million. I can scroll down
Damn.
very far down their most popular. There are so many
Okay.
videos that are like 3 million, 2 million. Their average video is like 3 or 2 million, like back in that era. And
Yeah.
and it all came crashing down. And I might be misreporting the facts here, but I think it all came crashing down because like Steven wasn't getting paid enough. Like he was getting paid
Oh,
like an intern, but he was like one of the main three. And
yeah.
then and so he eventually like left. And I'm saying, like, this is something like, if I could ever meet these people and tell them one thing, I'd be like, I would have never let that shit stop me from making that much money. I would have like been like, may I please have a higher pay? And if Dan said no, I'd be like, okay.
And then end of conversation.
Of course, I'm getting 17 million views per video. There, we're rocking shit. Like I
Okay,
would
but
have like,
like,
hmm
let's say that you're making $15 an hour, and they're making 100K every month.
I would start to discuss things. Of course, I would start. But if I have that much public like viewership on me, I'd
Hmm.
start like streaming or something. I don't know. If I have fans, they're gonna give me money.
I guess so.
Like
Did
they
he
could
not
have.
talk it out with them?
They tried. I don't know how it happened, but like there's like, I didn't watch the all the videos about the drama because like it was hard to watch. I was just like, oh, those are my goats. Why are my goats fighting?
No.
But I would like literally. I would have been like so complacent about it,
Yeah.
because now the channels they split up because Dan is still on Dan Plan, but Steven and Hosa are on a different channel called Plan 3, which is kind of like Dan Plan, but
Okay.
there's a different third guy now. And both channels are very much worse off.
Oh wow.
Like they're still both
Wait, who's the one who
like
was
good.
complaining?
Uh Steven, he wasn't getting paid as much as Dan wasn't paying him as much as like Hosa and himself.
Damn.
Both channels
This
are
sucks.
good. Plan 3 like
Mhm.
just got to 1 million subscribers, and their videos do well. I don't think they have one over a
Yeah.
million, but they're still like good. But it's like we had it, bro. Like we could have been. the most successful people on earth, but 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 we decided our self-respect was more important. I would have pushed that shit
Mm-mm.
so far aside.
Self-respect gone.
I could be
It would
paid
not have
out
even
of a
been there.
lot of things. I think that with enough money, I would become genuinely evil. Like I
What
know I
happened
just
to
said a
if
few
you
seconds
hadn't?
ago. I know,
What?
but like I'd be nice. I'd be nicer because like, oh, everything's so good. Why ruin it? We're all rich and successful. The house podcast is taking off. We're
Mm-hmm.
all good. But they start paying me to like promote a product that kills babies. The first question is how much money?
No, you're gonna be like, what? No, I'd never do that. And they say 17 17 what? 17
I would
million. A
I
year? No,
would
17 million a day.
for like if anything can circumvent my need to work a day in my life ever again, there's going to be some serious consideration.
For 17 million a day, I'd do a lot of things.
Would you kill Jalen for 17 million a day?
Nah. Okay, like what do we define as killing though?
I mean, there's not much room for
Like,
discussion. He has to die.
okay, but he,
Oh my god. Your relationship is
mm,
so solid.
no, 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 because if it was
I have
like,
to show this to
would you,
Jalen. That it is so
no, no, no,
insane that
listen,
you love
me
him
and
this
him,
much.
me and me and him have had this conversation before. It was like this like dumb Instagram post that's like made for like engagement, and it was like, would you slap your girl for like 20 million? And I told him I'd be mad at him if he didn't slap me, and I hope that I can slap him back for more money. If that's how it works, like we all about the bag. That's why I asked, what did they mean by killing him? Like, if I bury him underground and the person who's giving me the money gives me the money and walks away, can I get him back?
Oh my god. That's so cute that when tasked with a scenario, your first instinct is, how can I still keep him and the money?
That's so cute.
Well,
That's
cause
crazy.
my first thing would just be like, okay, I'm very sorry, but I'll ask for their thoughts on it, and I think it wouldn't be very it wouldn't be very hard to talk me out of it, but I would be like, please, can I kill you? I really want to kill you for this money.
That's crazy. No thought, just
Well,
man.
there's the thought. It's just like, pretty please, may I kill you? I would like their blessing. I wouldn't want to surprise my
Their
girlfriend.
blessing.
I wouldn't want to
Their
surprise
blessing
my
is
girlfriend, but
crazy.
with killing them.
Surprise. You can
I
just give
would
them the money after.
I would never I would never date again, though. The rest of
If
my
that
life
makes
is
up for it.
the rest of my life is now dedicated to the woman.
Bro, that's crazy. That's terrible.
I don't know.
Bro,
Maybe I
with
just need
like
maybe I need a pretty woman who loves me in front of me, and I'll change my opinion. But just off the top of my head right now, that's $17 million a day is a lot of dollars and a lot of days.
just one day and like that's enough, honestly.
Yeah, one set of $17 million, I could change the world with that money. I won't, but I
17
could.
million? You cannot change the world with 17 million.
I could
Like
change.
what world are we talking about though?
I don't know. I could change. I could
Like us.
probably. A country might benefit from $17 million.
like a tiny ass one, but
That's a pretty big part of one country, no matter which country. I think it's a pretty big part of the world.
17 million. I could use 17 million. The other day, I took my cat to the vet. He's a kitten, and I'm pretty much paying for her vet. I paid for her vet bills then. My parents paid me back, but I paid for it then. And I had just gotten my paycheck from work, and it was only 200. And so when the vet bill came and it was like around 200, I was very upset because the money I had just received a day ago was gone like that. And so for the rest of the day, I was just like, wow, that's like $200 for me is like a crazy amount of money. But for someone who just is lucky like that, that's nothing. That's just like a quick trip to 7-Eleven for them. But I don't even know where I'm going with this. It's just, I wish I had money. That's all.
Don't we all? And for one quick, easy payment of your boyfriend, you can have $17 million.
Yes! Yes! I'm sorry, Jalen. I would never, though.
Yeah,
Like, realistically, I
yeah.
wouldn't.
Um, I'd
Realistically,
make
I
it
wouldn't.
quick. I wouldn't delight in the pain. I wouldn't delight in causing
Well,
the
then it's
pain.
just like you wanted that to happen.
Yeah, I guess that
That's so
doesn't say
nice of
much.
you.
I think most people wouldn't, but you know,
Right. The bare minimum, I guess.
it's just yeah. I'm not happy about this, but you know, it's gotta happen.
It's gotta happen. Goodbye.
Would you do if Raid Shadow Legends emailed us and said we could do a Raid Shadow Legends sponsored, and we'd get $2,000 each, and Gabby said no, we are not doing this. I am so vehemently against this. This bothers me to my core. Would you try to
You just
convince her
joined.
otherwise? No one joined.
You know what? What do you mean no one joined?
Oh, I thought you
I
said
heard
who
the
just
join
joined.
noise.
I
Yeah, I
no.
did.
I didn't hear it. I have OBS on, so I wouldn't have heard it anyway. But I didn't hear it, and also we're still the only two people.
Oh, it was so weird. I heard like someone join and then leave. Um, if Gabby said she didn't want to do it,
Yeah, and she was like very strong about it.
you don't have to be there when we do it.
You don't have to be there.
Ooh,
What if we recorded
thousand.
it without her, and she was just like, "Well, where's my 2,000?"
Hell no. We're splitting that 2K amongst the three of us as we worked for it. However, yeah, no, I wouldn't.
What if she
If
was
she
like,
said she
well, that's $8,000 divided by three people. It doesn't go evenly, so just give me 2,000.
would donate that shit or something, I don't know.
Donate it. Donate is
Yeah,
crazy. We all get $2,666 and then donate $2 to
yeah.
charity.
We can give the $20 to Gabby.
Since your ass don't want to be part of the fucking sponsorship.
Right. If it was okay, if it was just for no reason that she didn't want to do it, like she just didn't like the sponsor, yes. But if there was like a reason that she felt that she was like morally obligated to not join in, like, oh, I guess we're not doing it.
What if she's just like, this? Because, okay, Raid Shadow Legends. Alright, I'm just gonna say this because they're never gonna spawn. Never gonna contact us. Like, there's obviously something slightly predatory, probably, with the way that they present their deals. Like 1,000 gold if you go in today, and 1,000 gold's like $1 worth of shit or
Yeah.
something.
Is
There's
that
I wouldn't be
actually
so.
how it is?
That's what I hear. I haven't verified it
That's
myself because I've never downloaded
crazy.
Raid Shadow Legends, but that's what the streets are saying. And so like
That's crazy.
and so it's just like, oh, putting this on content that kids will inevitably watch is somewhat predatory, but I will take the money. I do not care. I would tell a kid to download Raid Shadow Legends if they paid me. If they told me
Really?
explicitly to say that it was fun for kids, it's fun for kids to spend money on. I would say those words if they paid me money.
I'm for kids. What if they said, like, they gave you a script? You know what? What if Garena sponsored us?
Who are those
And
guys? They sound familiar, but I don't remember specifically.
they make like pet food, and you
Oh,
had to, I
Purina,
don't know.
yeah.
And they said that you had to, like, I don't know, own a cat for
They
whatever
make
reason.
me own a cat.
Yeah, I'm just, you know what? I'm trying to put you in a very uncomfortable position where you have to think about whether or not you want the money that badly. And
I
that's like the best I could do.
I mean, like how are they going to? How are they gonna monitor? Like they give me a living creature.
Yeah, for a video.
What if it dies?
Yeah, I don't know. Why are you killing a cat? It's a
Well,
week.
I'm not gonna. I'm not. For 1 week, yeah. I mean, it shouldn't die, but like, still, they didn't think about what if.
What if you're a sicko?
No,
Why
what?
are
No,
they
what if? But
sponsoring
not
you
like,
anyway?
what if I kill it? Like, what if it just like, so happens to die in my care
It
within
was
the.
meant to be.
Like, they can't just hand me this animal without like giving me the training or expenses. Like, they'd have to pay for
The
its.
training? Why do you need to be trained?
Well,
What?
you can't just get a cat with no knowledge. There's some things you need to know, right?
Google it.
That's not
But
my
now what if you don't
job.
want to Google it? Oh, you want the
Okay,
cat to live, right?
well, I want the money. The cat living just so happens to be attached to the money.
You're so cruel. Oh my
Well,
god.
I don't want the
This
cat to
story.
die, but it's not mine. Like, they can't just
It's
give
not
me a
my fault if it
responsibility.
does.
Gabby. I mean, not Gabby. I'm so sorry.
It's
Surely.
okay.
This is the type of argument that I would have with Gabby. I apologize to Gabby for associating saying her name with frustration.
Oh, okay.
Sherleen,
That you.
what if what if a company gave you and like injected your embryo or whatever
What?
and it made you pregnant for 9 months, but they gave you $900 million?
That's not enough. That's a whole human.
It's a whole human you don't want to take care of, right?
No, that's
It's
a
a
whole human.
responsibility you don't
Period.
feel. It's a horrible. They're gonna take the human after you give birth though, but you have to give birth.
You. Are you comparing giving birth to you having to keep a cat for a week? Is that
I think I
real?
want a cat less than you want a baby. You don't look.
No.
You don't get it. I would be way more upset at having a cat than you would be with having a child.
No. Having a child is fine, but giving birth, that's
Well, you're
crazy.
going to
I'm
need
not
to give
doing
birth
it.
to have a child.
No. I'm gonna be so rich one day that I can have my eggs removed and given to another woman so that she can give birth to me.
Point is that look. The point is that I don't want like it's insane that they would even consider giving me a cat.
It's insane that they're injecting my embryos with sperm.
Yeah, they're
What?
both insane, and neither of us would want to
Maybe
do
we
it.
maybe we should have Purina sponsoring us. Because if they have this amount of power, like that's a bigger issue entirely. They should
I don't
just
think it's
start
that
their
much
own
power to
nation.
just give me a cat. Wait, start their own. Oh, for $900 million.
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean, look, whatever the look, that's not important. They can have as much power as they want, so long as they don't use that
Mm.
power to make me have to take care of a pet. For making me have to choose between
You
money
cannot
and
compare.
the personal stress and turmoil that it takes to be responsible for the life of another creature.
You cannot compare having a cat to giving birth. It's just I'm so stuck on that. It's actually crazy.
Look. It's not about the scale, right? It's just the principle. Like obviously the kid is like more like wild, but it's the principle of the matter of like how are you going to give me a life to take care of? How are you going to rid yourself of the responsibility of that thing?
Rid yourself?
Because
They
they
like the cat, but maybe they think like the viewers will like it because it's like cute or whatever.
yeah, but they can like that's not my I don't want to take care of it. It's not for me. I don't get it. Like
The whining is crazy. I don't want it.
what they're doing is wrong. They can't just give me a cat.
You don't care about it being wrong or not. You just don't
Well,
want
it's
the
wrong. It's
animal.
wrong to me. It's like you can't. Okay, it's wrong on a grand scale, and it's wrong to me because it's like, how are you gonna do that to me? Like,
What are
oh,
you
you
gonna do? Does Purina know you're scared of animals? Is this like in discussion?
look. It's not about even about the fear of animal. All right, it's about like like you're going to give me a cat? That's insane. Just for a sponsorship?
What if it's like the cutest cat ever and you guys bond like immediately?
Like it's not about how much I like the cat. I could like it's still crazy that they even thought to give me one. And it was their idea. If I came to them and I was just like, "Hey, how about for a sponsorship deal, I adopt a cat and show everybody how much fun pet ownership is. Yay!" That would be like, "Oh, sure, we have plenty for you to choose from." They're just like, "We have a kitten that we think your audience would like, and you will raise it." Like, what? Excuse me?
Okay, maybe it is a little crazy, but did you do it?
Um,
That's the
I,
question.
I think they'd have to pay for its living expenses. They'd have to
Okay, let's
pay
say
for
they
the
did that.
cost of keeping it alive.
That's the sponsorship.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
that's
but
the money.
the money needs to come like before. Like, I need the money to take care of it like right away, or the supplies or just the raw supplies to keep it alive.
Raw
I can't just they
supply?
can't just send over a guy to take care of it while I like just hold it on camera.
That was too easy. This is Purina. This is the small nation. It has $900 million to give.
So they can send over a guy. Why can't
But
the
they can
cat?
also not have me get pregnant. Why do they need me to get pregnant? And
Well,
why is Purina relating anything to like humans? Like you're an animal company.
like don't worry about all that. The point is that I don't have to do it, and it's like why would they even make me? Like we can just say we did. We want to be an evil corporation putting fetuses in women. Let's just say that we did it. Let's just say that I took care of the animal. No one's gonna know.
But what if it's like a 24-hour blog thing, like Mr. Beast?
That's insane. They can't make me agree to that. I would never do that.
Really?
Oh wait, no, I just thought about it. Like a blog, or is it a video?
Video blog.
Oh, if we're just videoing, then we can just like take pieces and like We can fake
No, it's
that.
24 hours. It's 24 hours.
It's a live
Like
stream.
live
I'm not doing that. Maybe. How much
stream.
money? $900 million. Oh my god, I'd be so. I don't know if I could pretend to be happy for long enough.
to be happy. It's a cat.
I
It's
don't
even
want
better if it's a
it.
it's even better if it's a baby. Like
I
that's
don't
a baby.
I don't want to like I don't want to like I don't want to like be next. I don't want to like have 24 hours of my life surround a cat that I don't own or like or know. Like
Okay,
that's
but
crazy, right?
like,
First of all,
the
just like just smiling, or not even smiling, just like not saying anything negative about the cat for 24 hours is already insane.
what negative things you have to say about a cat?
Well, it's gonna like poop and stuff.
Okay, but is that really like is it a cat problem? That's just a organism problem.
Well,
You hate organ? You hate organism?
uh, I don't want to take care. I don't want to be like a with an organism, any organism for 24 hours straight, and like never, and also have to convince an audience that it is the dream life to be with that organism 24 hours straight.
Okay, but like it's really not that hard to take care of a cat, I promise you.
Yeah,
Like
why would
you'll
they even
feed
come to
it.
me? Why wouldn't they just like come to you with it?
No, because it's funnier if it's you. Also, my mom said
What?
no. My mom said no, and your mom said yes.
Oh my god, I'm
So there
telling
you
them my mom can do the sponsorship if she is so excited about it. Then
He wants
you can take care of
900
the cat.
million. 900 million for 24 hours? Bro, you feed the cat and you leave it alone. You don't even have to play with the cat.
Oh, I don't have to like be on camera with it like for
I
the whole
mean,
time.
I guess it is a sponsorship, so you do have to. No, you have to be on camera.
Okay, well, like if I can just like
Are
feed
you,
it and then just mind my own business for most of my day. If my day is like mostly normal, then that's probably fine.
what is your problem with cats? Because I know you have a problem with dogs.
Well,
Like,
I
what's
don't
up
know.
with cats?
It's not like the cat specifically. It's just I don't want my day to surround any animal.
Okay, what's wrong with animals?
I don't like them.
What'd they do to you?
The, I think I told the story on the podcast before when a dog in Africa bit me, and then ever since
But
then
that's
my
one animal.
relationship has with animals has been tainted. Also, dogs just don't
Really?
like me. I think.
I think they can just smell the fear.
Oh my god. Everyone. That's everyone's theory.
That's what it is, though. Because if you're like, around a dog, like,
I
you're
don't
gonna be like,
do all
yo, look
that.
at
I'm
this
just like
bitch.
obviously sometimes I'm just like hmm that dog should be on a leash. And then I'll be walking past it and it'll reaffirm my belief that it should be on a leash. Did I ever tell you about the time at this park that we play tennis at? Did I ever tell you
Uh-huh.
about when a dog chased me?
No, what?
I was on my bike and this dog was off its leash and the owner was just like letting it run. The
Yeah.
owner's being this like kind of old guy and I see
Uh,
him at the park frequently. Uh
yeah.
and and I'm on my bike and I'm riding on my way to the tennis courts and the dog
Yeah.
starts like running like towards me. I was like, "Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and speed up because I don't want to get near it." And then it speeds
Yeah.
up to come get me. And it's like, "Okay, well, there's not much I could have done about that. I wasn't afraid until it got close." So, and it got close before I started feeling afraid. So
That's
it's like,
crazy.
what did bro? I was scared at that point because I was like, oh my god, what if it catches my bike? What if it gets hurt? What if I get
Yeah.
hurt? Eventually, I was just
What?
able to outpace bro.
Right. That's crazy. And did the owner yell for him, or he was just like,
No, he's just
that's a
letting
good
bro
old
rock. It
buddy.
was insane.
That's
And so
crazy.
like we got out of visual range of the owner. That was it was wild. I was
Wow.
expecting him. See that's the thing. I wasn't scared at first because I was expecting the owner to be like, "Oh, come back," and the dog would
Yeah.
listen. And bro was just silent, and I was just like, oh my god, this is
That's
the beast. It's after me.
crazy. This is the end. This is the end of me.
I didn't think it was gonna
You
kill
know, that's
me. I
fine.
just thought it was like I don't know what I thought it was gonna do. I think I just stopped like thinking it very hard about it
No,
after.
then I understand why you'd be scared, because I'd be scared. That's terrifying. I think I'm like slightly scared of like everything.
I don't
I
like
think,
seagulls. Oh, you weren't there for this beach trip, but I was at a beach trip with
mhm,
with a lot of the people from our high school, and
mhm.
and I didn't think that I was afraid of seagulls until a bunch of seagulls were on our stuff, and I was just like, oh, I can't do anything about this. Yeah, no, that's fear. I
Mm.
don't want to get near those things.
Yeah, no, seagulls are scary because they have no fear. You
Seagulls don't
something about the
care.
birds. Yeah, no, they don't. Something about like the birds in our area, like it just causes them to be not scared of humans, which I don't like.
There's something in
Like
the
you'll get
bird
close to
seed.
them. Something. You can get close to them and they're like fine. They'll come closer to you and they'll harass you. It's actually terrifying.
Yeah,
I don't know what
no,
it is.
there's something wrong with them.
It's I think maybe they're just so accustomed to being around people. They're just like, okay, like this is nothing.
Oh my god, I just got reminded of like one of the funniest things as a kid that I did. As a
What?
kid, I always wanted to like catch a squirrel. And
Really?
I was like one day I'm gonna get a squirrel by surprise and I'm gonna hold it in my hands and it's gonna be so cool. And then like one day I just saw a squirrel and I was like running and I was like trying to sneak up on it and I like was running towards it and it ran away. I was just like, dang, I don't want to do this anymore. What if I catch it and then it bites me? What would I do? What would I do with the squirrel? Like I just suddenly woke up and I was just like, oh no, this is a bad idea. I can't
You
control the
gained
squirrel once
conscious
I get it.
gained consciousness.
I think that was like the seeds of me not liking animals later on. That was the beginning. When I was just like, once I catch a squirrel, it can attack me, and I don't like that.
Honestly, that's so valid. I don't know. I'm not scared of animals, but I like my cat was hissing the other day and I was so scared of it. It's a cat. Like, come on now, it's a cat. But cats are just scary when they're like hissing. Like they do it so that you can get away from them. I don't think cats like typically run towards you to attack you like dogs do. Dogs are scary because they'll just rip your face off.
It's true.
But the cats, like they typically just hiss at you because it's like, okay, get away from me. But like there's a lot of cats in my neighborhood. And I'm just scared when I go outside that I'll just accidentally like walk like around a cat. Because they're like kind of feral. So I don't wanna I don't wanna be hissed at.
Have you ever seen just
I'm
like a
just
dog in the wild?
yes. In my native country that I will not state, that I think I have stated before, but I refuse to now. There's a lot of stray dogs in that country. They typically don't do anything as long as they don't have rabies. But like even in my mom's like neighborhood, there's a lot of stray dogs and cats there.
Not even
Ever
like
one of my
stray,
like what?
like just an unaccompanied dog.
Oh, like they have an owner, they're just walking around?
Yeah, it's like they have an owner, but they're just out,
You
like
know, that was a
unleashed, unchained, just doing whatever.
that happened in oh, we had to censor that. Whoopsies. That
It's okay.
happened here in our hometown. Um, I was driving to a hair appointment and I was taking like the back roads to it, trying to look for parking, and then I come at a stop sign and I see this dog. And there's like a small Pomeranian. And I'm like, oh, that's cute, that's a cute dog. And I'm like just looking side to side to see if there are cars coming before I make the turn. And my eyes like catch the dog again. I'm like, there is nobody on the street. Like there's absolutely nobody on the street. Where is this dog's owner? I'm like, oh no, like maybe this dog's like lost or something and it got out. So I get out my car. I think I take the keys. I don't remember if I left the keys in the car or take the keys. Either way, the car was unlocked. I walked towards the dog and I'm like, hey buddy, like let's not run into the street because it was really close to the street. And it's running around, it's like running down and up and down the street. And I'm like, yo, whose dog is this? Because I don't want to leave this dog alone. And like finally, like I see two women like walking up the street. I'm like, hey, are these your dog? Is this your dog? She's like, no, but like the owner of this house likes to leave her dog unleashed, unaccompanied, like all the time. I'm like, oh, okay. So I walk away. And as I get into my car, I'm like, I could have been sex trafficked. Like that could have, I could have easily been like a sex trafficking trap.
Do
And
they
I
do
fell
that?
for it. Oh, you've never heard of it?
No, I've never heard of
You've really
the
never heard of
old
it?
dog trap.
They do it with like babies and stuff. Like
Oh, I know about the
they'll
babies.
leave. Oh yeah, they'll do it with like I mean, they do puppies with like little kids. But yeah,
That's insane
and
that they
it's
would even like think. Okay, well, I guess the rest of the world doesn't think like I do, but that is like me deterrent. Like you would, if you wanted to kidnap me, you have done the exact wrong thing with using a dog as bait. Like I'm gonna run faster now.
what would what would be bait for you?
I'd probably fall for the crying baby.
Okay, I would fall for the crybaby as well. Like in my head, I'd be like, oh, what if this is a sex trafficking trap? And then I'd be like, oh, well, okay, but like, what if it's an actual baby? And then I'd go to the baby and I'd get sex trafficked.
Well, if I already knew about like if I have knowledge, I already know about like the crying baby. So if I hear a crying baby, I'm probably not gonna help. But like if I didn't know, then it would definitely get me. Like I'd be like, oh my god, there's a fucking baby in there, and then boom, I'm done.
The thing is, like, I know you're supposed to like, if you see a crying baby, you're like alone, and you're like unsure, you're supposed to call the cops. But I don't want the cops to like go to like an empty carriage and be like, yo, this bitch kind of stupid. Like it was just a speaker, or this bitch is kind of stupid. It was actually a baby,
I'd much
and she's
rather
scared of
that
it.
than getting risks. I'd much rather they find an empty speaker than be sex trafficked.
But the speaker is just proof of sex trafficking, though.
Yeah, it's like I'd rather them go in and find the speaker and then be like, why would you call the police? This is obviously sex trafficking. Than making sure myself and then getting sex trafficked.
I guess there is no like, or like it's just an empty carriage or whatever. Like it has nothing to do with sex trafficking or baby being lost. Like the mom just walked away for a second. and left it there.
Well, that
And
I
it's just like,
mean,
oh, you
I
kind of
think that's still
you're
grounds
just
to call the police. Now that I think about it, yeah, I guess even if you knew it was sex trafficking, you probably still would call the police.
yeah, because like okay, someone else could fall for it, but I don't know. It's a fear of being a bother.
Oh my
I don't
god.
know.
Going to college has made me so much better at being comfortable with inconveniencing others.
So
Um, I've started to become okay. Like I think I've told the GameStop story on the podcast before, where basically a GameStop employee just talked me into paying for a warranty in a case, and
yeah,
because I didn't want to like say no to the guy. Uh,
it's
but
happened to me too. Not at GameStop, but at the mall. Continue.
now that I'm on campus with a bunch of people who are like constantly trying to like hand you flyers and getting you to like sign shit, I've gotten like I've just like been like really good at like being like no, and I've started to enjoy it a little bit too much. Where I'd let them talk to me, and like I'd act like I'm interested, and I'd be like no, and I'd walk away.
That's mean.
I,
That's actually kind of terrible.
I don't know why I started doing it, but I have. Where I just like they'd be like, oh, do you have a second to talk? And I'd be like, yeah, sure. And they'd be like, this, and it's like, so will you sign this petition? I'll be like, no, I don't want to.
That's crazy. That's
And
kind of
it's
mean.
and it's like there's nothing they can really do about it.
I feel like college has made me more of an introvert. Like, I don't want to talk to anybody after class. And I kind of hate it because college is like supposed to be like, watch any college movie from the early 2000s. It's just like there's a green field and
They're the
people are
motherfuckers with the
playing like
football.
football. Yeah, with the football. Football. And like everyone's doing this music and everything. But my college is not like that. My college is very much a commuter college. And I hate it, okay. Because it doesn't force me to be friends with people. I think I need to be forced in a situation where I can make friends for me to make friends. Because I don't think I'm the type of person to outwardly go out there to do it. Because that's just cringy. Why would I want to make friends? But I think college has just made me a hard introvert. Especially after I try to make friends with somebody and they just ended up being an asshole. I think that was just like, okay, you know what? I don't need friends. Like I'm gonna get A's on my all on my own. I don't need nobody. Hopefully, fingers crossed, next semester I can make friends and feel comfortable with them. But right now, this is my villain era, as they call it.
I don't think being an
And by
introvert
villain
passes your
era, I
villain
mean
era.
no, no, no. It is. It 100% is. I'm so evil.
Sherleen's gonna become one of those girls who's just like, I hope all the pretty popular girls choke and die.
No, not at all. I think I used to be like that when I was younger. I was just mean to people for no reason, and I felt bad for it. But I don't know. Where was I going with this?
You're talking
Where
about
was I going with this?
you're gonna rock your villain era. You're gonna be evil and shit.
Oh, yeah. Bro, I got this. I guess. Yeah, I got this. It'll be easy. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
I don't think I'm
Yeah,
going to
no.
be expanding my social circle in college. I think I've met the people who I've met, and that's okay. That's enough for me.
Do you have, like, friends?
Yeah, I actually have this group of guys who I play Mario Party with, and they're
That's
cool.
cool.
But it's mostly just like board game club people, and then a few other people. who have like met and befriended. This is a Discord group. I did get like I got a few phone numbers. You know, I got people. Like realistically, if I needed people for something, I have people. But I realized like now that like because I feel like everybody knew everybody in our high school. At least most people knew most people. Like
Really?
like now
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm valuing that a lot more. That like I knew like that like the people who I knew were the people who I knew, and I just don't know how, but like I just knew them and that was it. Like it's like I
Yeah.
didn't realize that every time I meet a person, I run the risk of them being someone I don't like. I didn't think about that very hard, but now that I meet new people very often, I'm constantly
There's that
running the risk of
possibility.
meeting a person that I don't like.
You know what? I can definitely relate. You and me have that in common because I feel the same exact way. In high school, I didn't really have people I disliked. I didn't have like, oh, I really hate this one girl. I had people that I didn't really talk to, people that kind of annoyed me, but I didn't have people I disliked. Because, like, why? Why bother? But here in college, it's like people dislike each other all the time. Having someone dislike me, that's a first. I've had people be annoyed with me, um, but like never really dislike me. And if they did dislike me, it was usually like because I did something and I know why I did it, and then it gets resolved eventually. But I've never had someone who just for no reason disliked me. That's a first. And I think experiencing that, when I experienced it, it was not good. I was not. I'm very much a people pleaser. So having someone not be pleased with me as a person is kind of goes against what I stand for. So it was not fun when I first discovered that someone didn't like me. I'm just be like yapping here,
Do you see that
but
thing I put in the Instagram group
yeah,
chat
no,
where it's like people pleasers when you ask them to name 5 people who are pleased to be with them?
no, actually, I think I saw people pleasers and I didn't read the rest of it.
Bro is
I should.
scared of being called out.
That sounds like me though. Not the McDonald's Wi-Fi acting up again. What'd you say?
Yo, chat, what is she talking about? Chat, can you hear me?
Okay,
Chat, am I lagging?
whatever.
No? Okay, I didn't think so.
Yeah. Yo, maybe I should start recording.
No, I mean,
Really,
yeah.
there's a disconnect here.
Yeah, you're disconnecting from the fucking call, and me and chat are wondering what's happening.
Yo, you need to move a little closer to the router, usually in the back of the restaurant. Um, so if you can find that, I think I'll be able to hear you better.
Any laughers? Anyone
Or
laughing
you
in the
can ask the
chat?
McDonald's manager.
Anyone laughing in the chat? No? Yeah, I didn't think so.
If Gabby and Jalen decide to watch this far into the video, which I doubt they will, I'll laugh.
I
Oh,
think
maybe Jalen will
I
watch
think
it.
they
Who
might.
knows? I know Gabby does. Gabby's.
You you watched the one with
I
me and
mean,
Gabby like all the way through, which was insane. I didn't
I watched.
expect you to.
I didn't. I don't think I did. Did I?
Oh, I thought you did. You were
I
like
think I
telling me
watched
about
like
things
most
that
of
were
it
like
though.
yeah, you were telling me about things that happened in the video, and I was just like,
I
oh shit.
yeah yeah I see it now. I watched like halfway through. I think I was like doing my hair while I was watching it. That's cool though.
I know for a fact
Damn, how long is this video gonna be?
Gabby watches the videos that she's not in. I checked a few minutes ago. We're at 1 minute. Wow, no, 1 hour and 9 minutes. which is
1 minute. Let's go.
it's almost the length of the other one. In 5 minutes, it will be the length of the other
Yeah,
one.
so woo! Let's beat our record, guys. What's our longest video? We have like a 2-hour video, right?
Yeah,
We do.
I think it's one of the
Also
Andy
does is like
ones.
we have the 2-hour video when we're in the middle of the main game. Yeah, the burial route 2 hours.
Oh yeah,
2 hours.
barrier
Yeah,
video. I
we don't
can't
have
believe that
3 hours
video is
though.
2 hours. Oh my god.
And people only watch 3 minutes of it.
Unless they're a person from Canada,
We
they
should do
watch
like
30
a
minutes.
video essay
Are you gonna write a
about
video
what?
essay?
I don't know.
How would a video
You
essay with
know,
four
I completely
narrators work?
forgot that video essay. I don't know. We can be the first.
Would we talk to
I guess
each
I never
other
really
or
thought
would
that
we
video
just
essays had
have
to be written.
I forgot that they had to be written. Bro thought she was just going freestyle for 8 hours.
Talking about the nichest topic ever. Disney Channel show that no one watched.
But all four of us watched it.
Or maybe I should. Yeah. No, we could never do that. We could never sit down and all of us watch a show together because I would get annoyed that um sleepy buddies over here. I had no better insult for someone who's sleepy.
Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joes, thank you. The Sleepy Joes over here wanted to go to sleep so bad. Because they had work or whatever. Losers.
You also have work. We can't do anything during the
What
day
happened?
because you wage slaves are out there making money and shit. I remember the
Listen,
first time I
I
got
work
called a
every other
wage
day.
slave.
So tonight. Who called you that?
Some guy in college called me a
Zoe?
wage slave because I was talking about. I don't remember what I said. I remember something along the lines of just like I need money to not die, and the bro's like, okay, wage slave. And I was just like, yeah, I fucking guess. I'm a slave to my biological need to eat. Yeah.
That's crazy. You know that guy's on his daddy's money. That's not fair.
Oh my god. I don't know if I told you
My
about
tuition
this.
isn't even that much.
I might have told Jalen about this. It's so funny whenever one of the rich guys at my college is talking about some rich shit to just be like they'll lose their mind every time.
I don't understand.
Oh, I don't think it picked up on the microphone, but
Oh,
it'll be funny for it'll be funny for chat.
is
Chat, we
that
got any
the
laughers? Yeah, they're posting in chat. Yeah, I see them.
I hate rich people, bro?
What'd they do to
You
you?
see him? You see all 0 of them?
No, there's a lot of them.
What
They're
did
all
rich people
laughing.
do to me? Not give me their money?
You could just take their money.
I have to eat them first. That's a lot of effort.
But what did Jalen say that one episode of Your Turn to Die? Oh, you have
Any
something that I want and you're not giving it to me. What do I do?
is that what he said?
Yeah, because he was talking about how like
Was he talking about so?
yeah, he's talking about how Sarah doesn't want to like just dude. Sarah doesn't just take shit from So's hands.
Bro, because he's like the weakest thing ever. We saw a shirtless photo of So. A twig. He couldn't even open a door. I remember he couldn't open just a sliding door.
Well, neither could we.
Why do we let somebody like that? Okay, but we're 16 and So's like 40 something.
We're literally a mind. He's not 40 something. He's like 20 something.
Okay, but like at 20 something, your brain is developed and so should your muscles be.
Isn't it crazy that like
I
when
don't
so
want to
so
sit
was
here and be.
8 year old, his greatest op was being born? Like just think about that. Like
We
this
are
the,
as good as that.
like
Eight
the
years
bro was
old,
8,
damn. Is he 8 years older than Sarah?
give or take. I don't know if we're 16.
I guess that makes sense. Damn. I always tell Jalen that, like, I could beat him up. Like, he was 7 months. No, I was 7 months old when he was born. I could have killed his ass.
Don't you feel like a
Like, I
creep
had the
because
hands
when you were
to.
7 months old, your future boyfriend was being born?
No, not particularly,
You're,
Kofi.
you're sick.
Not
You're like Leonardo
particularly.
DiCaprio.
You're literally like, Jalen's
Oh
getting
my
too old for
god.
me. I gotta find someone fresh.
Ew. Don't say that. I gotta find someone fresh. Someone raw. Oh my god. I don't remember
Oh
where I
my
saw it, but
god.
I saw somewhere online just like don't worry if you're in your 20s and you're still single, maybe the one for you hasn't been born yet. And it was like and they showed like a picture of like some
That,
famous couple where there was like a where like the woman was like 20 years older than the guy. I don't remember who it was, but it was such a funny image. I have to find it again.
that's terrible. I actually hate that idea. Like, your future spouse or whatever might be like learning about the Skibidi lore, which I did not know existed until a few days ago. I didn't know there was Skibidi lore.
Oh, you didn't know about this the
Did
the
you know
the
there was
TV
Skibidi toilet
the
lore?
yeah, I learned about it. There's like the TV headed guys, and that's kind of all I know actually.
Like, I saw this tweet and it was like someone saying like, "Can you please not use the Skibidi toilet tag for memes? Because like a lot of us are actually just trying to find fan art on Twitter, and tweets like yours prevent us from doing so." And I pressed the
Tweet has
Skibidi
never actually
tag,
prevented
and there's
anyone from
actual
doing
fan art.
anything. You know, bitches love Skibidi Toilet.
No, honestly. Yo, what? I thought it was just some stupid guy in a, in a toilet.
Skibidi
Is
bop
this
bop
their
bop, yes
FNAF?
yes. Skibidi bobbidi deep deep.
You
Yeah.
so please.
No, I'm trying to connect with our Gen Alpha viewers.
Yo, this makes me feel so old. Like, why is there lore on a guy with like a toilet body? Is there like do you the only reason why like I know more about it is because me and Jalen were playing like this stupid guess the whatever game. Like you just had to like guess the image that was in front of you. Like moving forward. I don't know if you've ever played that type of game. But it's just dumb to pass the time. And there was like one of them that said like guess the Skibidi toilet. And it's just like what do you guess after the toilet? Like, what more is there? You just got the one guy. But apparently there's more? There's a villain? Let me see if there's a Skibidi toilet wiki. Skibidi toilet wiki.
Are you sure you want this on your like your Google records? They keep track of
My
everything, you know.
history.
Yeah, yeah. I don't
I'm
know
gonna
why I
delete it.
forgot the words.
You got the G-Man Skibidi toilet.
G-Man.
What
Oh
is
my
he?
God, I'm so okay.
The
Before they misinform you, G-Man is originally from the Half-Life games. They just kind of took him for Skibidi Toilet.
Oh really?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it says. Along the head of G-Man from Half-Life 2. G toilet is the largest among the Skibidi toilets. There's more of them. I don't know why. Please stop.
It's a
There's
catchy song.
episodes? This is a series?
Somebody made it a series.
This
I've
is a
never.
series?
Yeah.
Killed by laser eyes. Is this his kill count?
Yeah,
This is
they're death. Skibidi
supposed
Toilet
to
don't
be.
fuck around.
The G toilet may have the ability to summon Skibidi toilets, as an army of them randomly appears when the G toilet is around. G toilet may be able to be flushed.
Oh, yeah, that's how you kill them. You flush them. It's like a robot with a big ass self destruct button.
No way. Why would they do it to themselves? Oh, and okay, this is actually terrible. This is actual brain rot. The Alliance? What is the Alliance? The Fraction is an organization of humanoid mechanical beings. They play a pivotal role in the Skibidi Toilet universe, shown as the protagonist of the series. We have fallen so far. What happened to just like watching Dora? Like this is what. And then people were defending on Twitter saying like, oh, like there's always the adults that make fun of what kids are into nowadays. Like I'm sure those were making fun of us when we liked FNAF and other things. Like just let them be happy. No! What? This is no. This is terrible. Like go watch something else.
This is the new generation, old lady.
Like even Coco. Okay, Mr. 2 months younger. Not even like a whole month because I was born in the end of the month.
2 months
So
prior,
one
two
month
months more
younger.
hip. Guys, I actually tried
Okay.
to let Sherleen edit an episode of the podcast. She went, "What's this doohickey with the keys and the letters?" And I go, "That's a keyboard, Sherleen." And she says,
Okay. The resident
"Oh."
grandma is yo. People consider me a grandma, and it's actually so crazy when Gabby's right there. Like, please,
She's
you
gonna
can
hear
censor these
this,
two
and
names out, but
she's gonna be like,
you can censor these two names out, but they call me grandma. And Gino was explaining it to me. Apparently, they consider me like the mom friend. I feel like Gabby's more of a mom friend than I am.
"That's true, actually."
I don't get it. Right? Gabby gives off mom friend more. Oh, but they consider me the mom friend. It's so strange. I don't know how to feel about it.
Speaking of like friendship dynamics that aren't true, uh, Zoe sent me
Mhm.
a picture that was like, hold on, let me save it so I can also send it to the server so you can see. Is the thing that said impulsive plus planner,
Okay.
and I was looking at it and I was just like, is she the impulsive one and I'm the planner? Because that's not true. Because she makes all the plans and she's still impulsive. I just kind of watch as she does things. Like I don't think
You
I
give off
planned.
planner vibes.
I see that's the trick. I give off planner energy and I do none of the planning every time. I get all the benefits with none of the work.
But I think planner I think planners being has like a different meaning here. It's not exactly like you do the planning sort of thing, but you just do the more mature one of the relationship, which is definitely true. This is very much you and Zoe. Not to mention the guy in the back looks like you.
And the girl in the front doesn't look like Zoe.
She does. She actually does. With the hair. Yeah, I see that. It's official. It's you and Zoe.
Oh my god, it's so crazy when
Oh no.
okay, Jalen was talking the other day. Actually, I don't know if I should expand on that. Unrelated to what Jalen said the other
No,
day.
expand.
I no, I'm not gonna do him like that. Unrelated to what Jalen may or may not have said the other day. I was thinking about how like a black person will say like, "Hey Kofi, you kind of look like this black guy," and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, kinda." And then a white person will say, "Hey Kofi, you kind of look like this black guy," and I'll be like, "Okay, buddy, watch it."
Racists. Honestly, it's just it comes from a different place. It's mm, it comes from a different place when it's a white person.
I
Like that.
just don't
I'm not gonna
like
bring it up. I was
them.
gonna bring up
Look
the
at
tweet.
them. Yeah, I mean, this was about like K-pop
I was gonna
drama.
bring up the
This episode was about K-pop drama on
no. I
Twitter.
was gonna bring up the. Oh yeah, for sure. We definitely stayed on topic.
I mean, you can bring it back.
One
You can
hundred
talk about the
percent.
tweet.
Oh, I was talking about the tweet that I. Is that really? No. I'm talking about the tweet where it was like about white people that I sent. God
Oh,
forbid you disagree with the white bitch.
oh, that wasn't a tweet. That was just that was on TikTok.
Yeah. I got it from a tweet. I got it from a tweet. That's why I said tweet. Anyways, that I'm thinking about this so frequently. You know what? I'm not gonna say anymore because I'm just not. Anyways, you know what? We should end it here. I'm actually getting sleepy,
All right, well,
and
that's
my
gonna
thoughts
be
are
it.
becoming less coherent.
That's gonna be it for this episode of the House Podcast. Um, if you like this video, then maybe you should subscribe. We're 2 subscribers in debt, so
If you made it
we'd
this
love it.
far,
Yeah, if you made it this far.
you can
And
be the new ones.
if you skip to the end, do not subscribe. We don't need your kind of business here.
Go back and rewatch all of it,
The whole
and then
thing.
rewatch it again. Start streaming.
And then
Type it
leave a
in the search
comment.
bar.
Yeah.
Go look at it, an
Make sure
unrelated
the view
video.
is
Leave it, yeah.
organic.
Leave a comment. No emojis. Exactly. You only want the organic viewers here.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
And bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.